All right, this question is on Ohm's law. It's an O-level question, as you can see. And when you look at this IV profile, you must actually recognize that this is the IV profile of a diode. A diode actually allows current to flow in one direction only. So when you apply a positive voltage that forces a current to flow in a particular direction, the current can flow through the diode and it can get up to very high current. But when you apply a negative voltage, that means you sort of take the battery, you swap the polarity, you reverse the voltage polarity, you try to force current to flow in the opposite direction. You find that the current flow becomes zero or almost zero in some diodes. So a diode allows current flow through it only in one direction. It's very similar if you take bio, it's very similar to your bicuspid or bicuspid valve in your hearts that allows blood flow only in one direction but blocks the movement of blood in the opposite direction. So that's a diode in physics. So Ohm's law, you must memorize definition. So this is as such, check your statement. Usually students tend to forget the later part about the physical conditions, so don't forget about the details later on. Now, describe how current changes when voltage is negative. So over here, you can see that the line is at 0 ampere. So just write current has a constant value at 0. For some diodes, the value here is not 0, but it's a super small value. Now, when voltage is positive, just be very careful. This diode actually doesn't allow current flow even when the voltage hits 0.5 volts over here in the correct direction. The current is still 0. So make sure you have written that. And beyond 0.5 volts, you'll see that current starts to flow flow through the diode already. So there are 2 points in my answer for B part 2. Resistance, always use the ratio method when you can, and V is to I. Read off the graph properly at 0.8 volts, or what is the current, and don't forget about the milliamperes, and that's how you can get 100 ohm. Now, this is not true because when the voltage is negative, the current is 0. Current 0 means flow is 0, and this must mean the resistance is like super duper high. So the resistance is high, not 0.